Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through stacks of sources to bring you the real gems. Today, we're tackling something pretty fundamental, really. It's about dignity, aging, and, well, physical freshness. Our guide is the work compiled by Nzula Mercy, often called the Queen of Wellness.
That's right. She focuses on elder wellness in a way that's really practical but also deeply respectful.
And it starts with a story that, honestly, it's quite moving. It's about Mzee Juma.
Mzee Juma, yeah. A respected figure, a former teacher, someone everyone looked up to.
But then, as he got older, things started to change. People were, subtly stepping back.
Seats next to him staying empty. Even his own grandchildren, the source says, started avoiding his lap, which must have been just devastating.
Absolutely. And he felt it keenly, asking himself, is this because I'm old? Have I lost respect? Just that confusion and hurt.
And what's crucial here, and why Nzula Mercy's work is so important, is that this wasn't about Mzee Juma's character feeling. It was biological. It's what the source terms the silent visitor.
Right. Not poor hygiene, which is often the assumption, sadly.
No, not at all. It's about dignity potentially being undermined by, well, the body's own chemistry changing quietly over time.
So our mission today is to really get into that, understand the why first.
Exactly. We need to unpack the specific biological reasons, the chemistry involved, and then look at the 8 practical secrets from Nzula Mercy that helped Mzee Juma reclaim his confidence, his freshness, and that connection with his family.
Okay, let's unpack that first bit then. This silent visitor, what is actually happening biologically? If it's not just about being unclean, what is it?
Well, it's fascinating, actually. The sources point to a specific chemical compound, 2-nonenal.
2-nonenal.
Yep, 2-nonenal.
Yeah.
As we age, the fats, the lipids under our skin, their composition changes. They become more unsaturated. And when these specific unsaturated fatty acids break down and oxidize, basically, when they meet the air, they produce this 2-nonenal.
And that has a distinct smell.
It does. Often described as sort of grassy or greasy. It's different from other body odors.
Wow, okay, so that shifts the whole conversation. It's not about needing a better soap, necessarily. It's about counteracting a specific chemical reaction.
Precisely. Which makes that analogy in the source, like how a ripe mango smells different from a green one, really hit home. It's a natural process, a sign of change, but one that needs specific attention.
A sign of ripeness, yeah. But one we need to manage for social connection.
Exactly. And then you layer on top of that the medical side of things.
Ah, right, the medications.
Yes. Many elders, like Mzee Juma, rely on vital medicines. Think high blood pressure, diabetes management. These drugs are crucial, life-saving. But the sources point out they can cause the body to release certain metabolic wastes, maybe toxins, through sweat.
So that compounds the 2-non-sentinel issue.
It seems to.
Oh.
It adds another layer to the body's scent profile that needs managing.
Okay, so we've got the non-sentinel, we've got potential medication side effects, and then just the practical challenges of aging. Less energy, maybe.
Right. Or joint pain, stiffness. It can make thorough bathing harder. Maybe you rewear a sweater like Mzee Juma did with his kofia and sweater. It's understandable.
So it's a complex picture, biology, medicine, practicality.
It is. And that's why these 8 secrets, delivered by this wise woman, Maman Inkarodi, in the source material, aren't just a checklist. They form a strategy. As she apparently said, even a strong mugumo tree needs the rain to wash its leaves. Care is needed, but it's a specific kind of care.
I like that. Okay, let's get into these secrets, the foundational steps first. The daily renewal, you called it.
Yes. Secret number 1, water is your first medicine.
Meaning hydration.
Yes, but more than just drinking when thirsty. It's about sipping water consistently throughout the day. The idea is to wash the inside of your body, helping flush out those toxins we mentioned.
Internal cleansing is the first line of defense. Makes sense. What's next?
Secret 2 builds on that externally. The daily bath is a ritual, not just a quick splash.
A ritual, so more mindful.
Exactly. It means using a mild soap, yes, but paying really close attention to what the source calls the hidden places.
Hidden places, like...
Behind the ears, the navel, under the arms, the groin area. Places where moisture and residue can gather, especially if movement is a bit restricted.
Okay. And the source also mentions hair and beards.
Yes, keeping those clean is important too.
Yeah.
And critically, using a clean small towel specifically for drying thoroughly, especially between the buttocks after using the toilet. Detail matters here.
It really sounds like it.
Yeah.
What about oral hygiene?
That's secret 3. Oral hygiene for a sweet greeting. It ties directly into dignity and interaction.
So not just brushing teeth.
Brushing teeth and the tongue. The tongue can hold a lot of bacteria that contribute to odor.
Good point. Any natural tips from the source?
Yeah, chewing on clothes is mentioned, or rinsing with warm salt water. Simple, natural breath fresheners.
Okay. And the fourth foundational secret?
Clothes tell a story. This one seems obvious, but it's easily missed, like with Mzee Juma's daily kofia and sweater.
Right. What's the core rule here?
The source puts it quite vividly. Change your innerwear every single day, just like you change the channel on your radio. No exceptions. And wearing clean outer clothes, too, allowing the skin to breathe. This reduces dampness, which bacteria love, and which can worsen that non-thetal smell.
Okay, those first four seem like a really solid foundation for daily renewal. Water, bathing ritual, mouth, clothes.
They are. But then we move into the next set, which is more about deep cleaning in the environment.
Right, taking it a step further. What's secret 5?
Secret 5 is let your house breathe.
The house itself, how does that connect?
It's about air quality and dampness. The advice is clear. Open windows every single morning, even if it's chilly. Let the old air out and the new fresh air in. This helps prevent stale odors from settling in the house and transferring back onto clean clothes or skin. Chases away dampness.
Oh, okay. Preventing recontamination in a way.
Clever.
What's next?
Secret 6. Scrub away the old skin. This isn't daily, but a weekly ritual.
Exfoliate.
Basically, yes. Using a gentle scrubbing glove or a soft stone to remove dead skin cells. Because the skin's chemistry is altered, getting rid of that top layer regularly is important.
And the source gets really specific here, especially for men, right?
It really does. It emphasizes thoroughly washing the feet, often neglected, and crucially, drying between the toes, meticulously.
Between the toes, okay. Why the emphasis?
Dampness, there is a prime spot for fungal and bacterial growth, which adds its own odor. Then, changing socks daily, without fail, and wearing open sandals at home to let the feet air out.
Very practical, targeted advice. High leverage, as you said.
Exactly. It addresses common problem areas directly.
So after this deep scrub, what follows?
Secret 7. Moisturize your skin. Post-bath care.
Why is moisturizing so key in tackling the odor issue?
Well, remember, the tuna marrow comes from oxidizing fats in the skin. Older skin tends to be drier, the natural barrier can be weaker, maybe cracked. Using natural moisturizers, the source suggests things like shea butter or aloe vera helps restore that barrier. It keeps skin supple, potentially slowing down that oxidation process. It helps manage the source of the odor.
Okay, so protecting and restoring the skin itself. And the final secret, number 8.
Secret 8. Nourish your body from within. Eating well, lots of colorful foods, that's standard advice, and good advice.
But there's a nuance here in the source.
Yes. Nzula Mercy highlights that sometimes an older body just struggles to absorb all the nutrients effectively, even from good food. So she strongly suggests considering supplemental support, not replacing food, but helping a body use the nutrition, fill any gaps, and generate energy from the inside.
Giving the body the internal strength to keep up with these external rituals.
Exactly. Better overall vitality makes everything else easier to maintain.
So Mzee Juma, he implemented these things.
He did. He took it seriously. The consistent water drinking, the ritual bathing, opening the windows, the specific hygiene steps, maybe the internal support too. He changed his whole approach.
And the result, did it work?
The source describes it beautifully. The silent visitor left. But the real proof,
His grandchildren.
his grandchildren, they came back, started fighting playfully over who got to sit on his lap again, telling him, "Grandpa, you smell nice."
Oh, that's powerful. That's the dignity restored right there.
It absolutely is. And that's the core lesson, isn't it? Growing older doesn't have to mean losing that connection, that closeness, that dignity. It just means adopting, as the source puts it, a new kind of care, a strategy based on understanding the body's changes and using specific targeted actions.
It ensures our elders stay valued, integrated, able to share all that wisdom and love without this subtle barrier pushing people away. So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you listening? I think it's that sometimes the most powerful knowledge isn't some grand theory. It's the specific actionable details we might easily overlook. The difference between just bathing and a ritual of bathing focused on those hidden places.
And understanding that it's chemistry, non-general, not just dirt, that changes how you approach it.
So if these small changes, drying between your toes properly, brushing your tongue, faithfully changing your innerwear, can rebuild such a fundamental human connection, like grandkids wanting to be close again. Maybe the final thought for you to take away is this. What other simple, maybe overlooked daily habits might be quietly affecting your connections or your sense of dignity right now?
Yeah, things related to maybe how you eat or your posture or even sleep habits.
Exactly. Or it's taking a moment to reflect on your own essential daily rituals, perhaps. Something to think about.